Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigerian news and now the news in details. Governor directs Attorney General to sue Church over intervention fund, Seal branch. Governor David Umahi of Ebonyi State has directed the State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice Cletus Ofoke to sue the Presbyterian Church of Nigeria in account for hot intervention funds released to it by its predecessor Martin Elechi. Governor Umahi announced the directive on Wednesday in his office at the new government house, Centenary City, Abakaliki, as part of a statewide broadcast to commemorate Nigeria's 60th independence anniversary celebration and Ebonyi State at 24. Recall that the state government had allegedly mothballed a hospital from the original owners, Presbyterian Mission, leading to its final takeover to government on September 7, 2020. The church had alleged that the government's takeover was without recourse to due process, a development it described as intimidations of the highest order. The forceful takeover, which was allegedly perfected by Nigeria in connivance with some community members, was also predicated on the ground that lease granted to the church for the hospitals has expired. Having lasted over 100 years, the church was accused of gross mismanagement of their own hospital, which sounded appealing to major stakeholders. It was learned that the church later took the state government to court, seeking redress for the forceful eviction. During the briefing, the governor, probably in expression of discontent with the actions of the church, also directed that the church branch at the former leprosy settlement in Uburu, known as Colony, to be sealed for having taken the government to court. He accused the church of diverting its own interventions fund as extended to mission hospitals during the regime of Chief Martin Elechi to the building of its university in Oafia, Abia State, and directed that the church be sued of probe. He explained that the hospitals has been converted to a community general hospital as a requirement for the Ebonyi State University Medical School located there. Umahi said, "Of course, we have taken over the Presbyterian Joint Hospital, Uburu, making it the 14th General Hospital, and also making it the Community General Hospital, which is requirement for the medical school. At length, they took us to court. We will meet them in court, and if we are on court, the church in Colony should be sealed, so they can worship in any other place. We are also the temple of God, each and every one of us. The building is not the temple of God. If they want us to make peace, they can come for the peace. I have also asked the HAG to take them to court to account for all the intervention fund that the LHA administration gave to them, which they took and went to another state to build a university in the name of church. We are no longer deceived. Church is in the heart, inasmuch as we respect God and respect the men of God. But nobody should deceive us, cheat us, or fool us because he calls himself man of God. We are all men and women of God." The governor at the event also announced the state's readiness to distribute the second phase of COVID-19 palliatives to the people of the state, amounting to over 4 billion naira to cushion the economic hardship occasioned by the pandemic for the forthcoming Christmas celebration. Consequently, a 16-member COVID-19 Fund Implementation Committee, chaired by the Deputy Governor Dr. Kelechi Igwe, was inaugurated by the governor to manage the disbursement. The committee has the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Francis, as the vice chairman, while the Commissioner for Health, Dr. Daniel Imezurike, was named the secretary. Other members include the Senior Special Assistant to the Governor on Religions and Welfare Matters, Reverend Franz Abraham Wali, and Chief Medical Director Alex Ekweme, Federal University Teaching Hospital Dr. Emeka Onwe. So viewers, what do you think about this? What is your own take? My thing is that when it comes to the things of church, this man is actually working on a very bad path. I'm talking about the governor. because it seems the praise he is receiving for what he is doing in Ebonyi State, it seems that everything has actually entered his head. You know, the reality is that even the hospital that the governor was talking about, the hospital has been in existence. And it has been serving the people before he was born. The hospital was there before now. And now, look at what this man was saying. Look at what this man was saying. And I feel that Governor Umahi is actually treading on a wrong path. He's treading on a wrong path. Because nobody who fights with God will ever survive. It is like he's treading on the wrong path entirely. And I am even ashamed that he is asking them to account for the money. You can imagine, a whole governor for that matter. He's asking them to account for the money he said it was given to them by his predecessor. Not even his own government. Oh. What the things of the past is now referring back to it. So by the time they now refund the money, what will he use the money to do? I hope he is ready to bear the consequences of his pathway he's taking, because he needs to think twice before he takes action about this. Because I feel that this is just a wrong path for him. You know, let's hear people's opinion. People were even saying that this is power drunkenness in display. You can't strive with God and live. Governor or no governor, if you close down the church, you have only made yourself a gate of hell, and God will close down your life, and he needs to be careful. They said, wrong steps you are taking Governor Umahi. Better retreat now. No one can fight God, no matter how right you may think you are. Blaspheming of the highest order. This Governor Umahi is fast becoming an imperial of the monarch. These mission hospitals are the properties of the church and should remain so. Such expropriations amount to bare-faced stealing. Does Umahi expect the church to be rendered accounts to him? Indeed, he has become the imperial of Ebonyi State, and that is how tyranny began, which is true. If it is even written in the Bible, it said, touch not my anointed, and do my prophet no harm. So if you touch the anointed ones, trust me, he needs to be careful with it, so that it will not bounce back to the governor. I'm telling you the truth. A church that has been in existence before now, and now you are there talking about your predecessor, saying that the money that your predecessor has spent, that they should return it. Why? Why is it doing like this? May God help us. So viewers, what do you think? Kindly drop your comments at the comment section below. For those who subscribe, we want to say a very big thank you. We say God bless you. We thank you, and don't forget to always press our notification button, so that whenever we upload news, you will be the first person to always watch our latest news anytime, any day. Thank you. Stay safe.